Cool. Anyway, um, and I'm only here because I'm totally pissed. How the hell is Hugh Jackson going to sit there and say he got lied to when he saw the roster that he had? And any good coach is going to look at the roster and go, "Damn, this roster sucks. What should I do with this roster that's going to make the team better?" Not sit there and play, just use my system because I'm so smart. I'm so Hugh Jackson smart that my system is going to work. Let me see. We're not winning any games at all. Any games at all. But my system is good enough to where I'm going to take players that I think suck. I'm going to put them in my system that I think is good, and we're still not going to win. Damn, should I change something? Maybe year one, at the end of the year, it's not working. Okay, maybe year two. Damn, we won in 31. Really? We won in 30 freaking one. Come on, man. Uh, it's like this. I just looked up the stats again, and I didn't even have to because me and my friend that plays fantasy football, we had this talk all the time. We had this talk all the time during those Hugh Jackson years. Like, you can have a Cleveland running back if you want to. Yeah, we both know that they average over 4 yards a carry. Yeah, both of them, Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson, both of them averaged over 4 yards a carry in 2016 and in 2017. Matter of fact, in 2016, Crowell averaged 4.8 yards a carry. Duke averaged 4.9. Okay, so let me see. But during those same years, we threw the ball almost double the times that we ran the ball. In 2016, even though those two running backs was averaging over 4.5 yards a carry, I'll just say, only ran the ball 350 times. The only other team that ran the ball that many times, they ran it 350 times also. Detroit Lions. Tell me how many games Detroit wins every year. Yeah. So no matter what you was doing during the game, or no matter who lied, no matter who lied to you before the game, no matter who said what, when you knew you had a team that wasn't full of superstars out there, and you go out there and act like, well, my system is going to make them win, or do I just make them keep sucking to prove my point? Maybe that's what you was doing. I don't know what you was doing, coach, but it doesn't make any damn sense to me. I know that. Because when you got running backs and you got a quarterback, especially in 2017, you had a quarterback that turned the ball over 31 times. You let a rookie quarterback throw 22 interceptions. When you had running backs that you could just hand the ball off to, and every one of them games wasn't out of hand. You didn't have to just, oh my God, start throwing the ball with Deshaun Kaiser, whose career you probably ruined because he just so shell shocked now. What the hell is he gonna do next? He's going from team to team because now he got brought up in a jacked up system and he don't know how to read coverage because you had him throwing interceptions in the red zone every single freaking week. It's like you wasn't even watching it. You would come to the press conferences yourself and say, yeah, we need to run the ball some more next week. And what would you do? Not run the ball. Crowell got one, maybe 2 games out of 2 years that he had over 20 carries. He was the only running back to have over 20 carries. That was our running joke in the fantasy football world. Oh, yeah, well, you can get a Cleveland running back, but he ain't going to get 20 carries, so it don't really matter. He ain't going to go off. He can't go off because he ain't getting enough touches. Well, if a running back ain't getting no touches, he don't even need to be out there. Duke Johnson's out there catching 50 passes and averaging almost 5 yards a carry, and you only give him in 2 years. You gave him 155 carries in 2 years. That's your backup running back. I think Kareem Hunt got that many carries damn near this year. Now, Kareem Hunt and Duke Johnson's two different dudes, but not that much different. I mean, as far as the production that they was having for the Cleveland Browns, are you serious, coach? They lied to you. You saw the roster. You're supposed to be a coach. A coach means that you're like a Marine. A Marine will assess the situation, adapt to the situation, and then overcome the situation. Now, I don't know what the hell our coach is doing when he don't know how to overcome a situation in football. Goodness, there's no way that you had to be 1-16. There was no way. That was on you. You did that. Hell, you should have been, honestly, if it wasn't for Jamie Meter, you should have been 0-16 2 years in a row. So, coach, seriously, don't come back with this revisionist history stuff, dude. I watched the games. I cannot remember being as pissed as I was after every game, saying, "Oh my God, I cannot believe that I'm sitting here complaining about coaching." I'm sitting here complaining about coaching. Now, I never really complained about coaching. The Browns did what they did. I've always been with them. Always been with them. But I was complaining about coaching. I was complaining about, even though we kind of in the game, our running backs don't get 20 carries. So how are we going to sustain something if we can't even hold the ball for, you can't get first down? That's why everybody was so worried about, oh my God, it ain't footballs to go around when Odell and them get there. Whatever. Odell and them ain't upset. They're not upset because guess what? When you get a first down, you get 3 more chances to make a play. So it don't matter who's making the first down. We got 3 more downs. And guess what? You keep making first downs, coach, sometimes they end up in the end zone. Like, I don't even know what your passing game was back then, but it was inefficient. And if you couldn't have saw that after the first game, you told us the world moved when Robert when you watched RG3 work out, you said the world moved. Cody Kessler came in, you said, oh my God, trust me on that. But we trusted you, coach. When Kaiser came, you said, I ain't never had somebody with that many athletic tools to work with. You killed his career. You know, yeah, Baker's just sitting there, and let me see. They started winning games right after you left. Same team, right after you left. Not after you left. I mean, not you. You were there. The week you left, they start winning games. I mean, dude, they over 500 since you left. I'm just saying that Baker was there when you was there. Miles was there when you was there. Denzel was there when you was there. Nick Chubb was there when you was there. But you didn't even want to put Nick Chubb in the game. Nick Chubb get in the game, touchdown. That was just a good run. Let me see. I'll give him 1 more carry in this game. Oh, maybe I'll give him 2 more carries in this game. Oh, damn, touchdown. Now, well, take him out the game. We don't want him to run more than 3 times because he touched the ball 3 times. He get 2 touchdowns. Something's wrong with that. We can't keep doing that. We're the Hugh Jackson sucky Browns. We can't do that. Okay, let me see. And then you came out after that game and said, yeah, same bullshit you were saying before. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to run him more. And what'd you do? Started Carlos Hyde, kept running them. The general manager had to trade Carlos Hyde, who would have been fine just staying on the team. He had no problem with Nick Chubb being good. Okay. He ain't got no problem with any other running back he ever been running with that's good. He wasn't having that issue. But somehow you had that issue with him. I just don't get it. Uh, Once again, he had to trade Carlos Hyde so that you would actually see that Nick Chubb was a good running back. That, the whole training camp, Nathan Zagura was saying, sooner or later, this dude got to be on the field. And it took to like game 6 and trading away a running back that wanted to come home and just had a baby, just he's happy as hell to be a Brown. Had to trade him just because of you being obstinate. I'm not going to play a good player. I'm just going to. So you can't even see a good player that your quarterbacks say that. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, the dude that you told us that we need to, we're behind him. The world moved when he came out. All that BS. And we were still with you, coach. But this kind of BS? Oh, they lied to me and now my career is all jacked up. You jacked up your own career. They would have never brought Todd Haley in if you'd have acted like you'd have ran the ball. They brought Todd Haley in so that y'all could have a running game. Now, granted, Todd Haley sucked too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, look, when you got to have your running backs coach take over and then his head blows up to where he like, oh my God, I'm the best thing that came out of Alabama as a quarterback and all of that. And, don't nothing matter except orange and brown. Well, don't nothing really matter except orange and brown would be in the building, but now he ain't in the building. And he had to come around and say, hell, 7-9 ain't even good enough. And then he went 6-10, which is better than you. And he got fired, which he should have got fired because he just called out his own self. 7-9 ain't good enough. He went 6-10. You got to go. He ain't say nothing after he left. Did the Browns lie to him too? No, he had the roster that he had, and he tried to work with them. He didn't work with them good, but he ain't out here crying about it. He just went and got another. Now maybe he can go get another job. I'm not saying that your situations are the same. Maybe he can go get another job because he got a friend that would employ him, which is what happened. The Joe Judge dude, come on in, Freddie. Great. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a job, but you shouldn't be crying about this one, bro. Like, seriously, they wasn't out there calling these plays in the games that I watched. Because I'm sitting there watching the games and I'm thinking, I call better plays on Madden. And I'm an old dude Madden player, dude. Come on, seriously. I call better plays on Madden. If you just look at the players that you got, and sorry, full disclosure, I never even used your playbook on Madden because your playbook sucked. Okay? So I used the playbook that was better for the players that I had. And guess what? Even on Madden, you win some games with the Browns. If you let the running backs run, no matter if you got a sucky quarterback or not, you can still win some games with Josh McCown. You can win some games with Cody Kessler. You can win some games with Deshaun Watson. I know you win some games with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Kaiser. That was the Deshaun I wanted in that draft year. But the world was moving when RG3 was out there playing for you. Anyway, dude, Don't come back crying about stuff that you could have taken care of your issues with. Don't act like you didn't have some issues while you were Cleveland's coach. So that's all I'm saying. Because I've been watching Cleveland football. If you've seen the little thumbnail, I don't look the same, do I? Hmm. Still a Browns fan, huh? Hmm. All right. Yeah, I've been watching all the damn games, coach. Even when we suck, it don't matter because it's Go Browns. All right. Hey, y'all take it easy, man. I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it no more. Hey, but look, I watch everybody, man. I was loving El Presidor back in the day when Hugh Jackson was there because he was cussing them out for me. Thank you. I watched Quincy Carrier. I watched Mason Talks. I watched Garrett Bush. I watched all of the Brown stuff, and I love you guys. And this is not to step on anybody else's toes. And if I miss somebody, hey, I probably watch you too. I just couldn't take it after I heard this. Oh, no, they lied to me about like really. They lied to you about what? Trying to help the team get some more draft picks. As the day was getting draft picks, it didn't have to be the number one overall. You did that. Okay. You did that with your sucky game plans and I just want to lose mentality. That's that's the only way I could describe that, dude, because you would come to the podium every week and say, I gotta be better, and you would never be better. So, you know, I know a lot of things happened to you personally and all of that while you was here. God bless your life. Not even on that, any of that, hopefully you live a long, fruitful life and have a great time. But don't cry about this, dude. Don't come up Cleveland stuff talking about we lied. Just a super, super bad look. Okay. I'm just saying, man. I watched the games. I had a friend over every week watching the game with me, and we both were shaking our head every week. Thanks. And y'all have a great one. Much love. Peace.